So I woke up to anorexic thoughts just running in my mind, and I hate that feeling because technically they're just telling me, focus on your appearance just because, sometimes when I struggle with my self-worth, as in when I'm feeling just totally not worthy of being on this earth, I just search things that I can really, attach my worth to, as in, my outer appearance. The thing is, or the interesting thing is that whenever I'm struggling with such thoughts, I instantly think, oh, I just don't have any energy to talk to people. I must isolate myself because all they want to do is manipulate me in some sort of way, which is a very bizarre thing to think. But that's just, for me at least, that is part of my illness, or the remains of my illness. And the thing is that every time that happens, I try to remind myself, okay, Leah, actually you have opportunities to meet people. Actually, you have goals that don't include your eating disorder, and these goals are just meeting new people, which precisely I'm doing today because spontaneously I went on this walk and now I'm in this park, and I'm gonna meet a girl that I met on an app. But so my goals are just about meeting people, about being a psychiatrist, about doing this YouTube thing. And I don't really, it's just crazy how different things are when you're anorexic and lonely and just really self-conscious and so focused on your appearance that you can't even think about anything else, versus real life. And that was something that I noticed again today. And I think these kinds of beliefs or ideas were triggered by, well, maybe the anorexic patient that was at the psychiatry where I did my internship at. And she reminded me a lot of myself. And I actually told her, because she was kind of desperate, and so it was my last day, and that's why I told her. I was yeah, actually I've struggled with similar things, and I just wanted to let you know that you can absolutely do this. I don't know, I was kind of indecisive about whether or not I should tell her, because I don't want to cross a line. I don't want to be too close to a patient, or I don't want to I don't know, have her feel like she's in a competition with me, because when you have an eating disorder, they're just very competitive. You are focused a lot on other people, and they are looking what they are eating. It really was so difficult for me to, when I was recovering, or while I was recovering, I would sometimes subconsciously stare at other people's plates and I don't know, trying to calculate the mass of food that was on their plates and compare them to mine, and just do these crazy mathematic things in my brain, and just the statistics. And my mind was just, it was recording everything that was going into my body and everything that was going into some random person's body, whether that was my mom, whether that was just somebody else. And it's just a lot of information that you focus on that truly just prevents you from living a life, actually. Because to live, you need to have certain ideas, you need to have certain thoughts. And if all your thoughts are consumed by, oh my god, this person has eaten this much, this person has eaten this much, okay, what does that say about their worth, and so on, and just debating worth, oh my god, it's just not really the vibe. And so today I'm actually going to Amsterdam, and I don't really know what to expect, because right now I'm not in a good headspace. I'm just not doing very well. I'm just exhausted. And the thing is that whenever I don't feel worthy, I just feel very bad, obviously, and I search for things that kind of will make me feel better. But at the same time, I engage in activities that make me feel worse, such as scrolling random, I don't know, TikToks, YouTube shorts, whatever. And I hate that. I really do hate that. But it is I don't know, it is a trick that my brain does. It makes my brain miserable, or my life miserable, and then I try to look for other things, such as my appearance, to focus on. And body dysmorphia comes up again, which is not really the vibe, but yeah. And so now I just decided to get out of that mindset because I went on Bumble for Friends. It's like an app where you meet people, and I was texting to this girl on there, and I actually had forgotten that I was texting with her because I was like, okay, I don't need anybody. They're just trying to manipulate me, whatever that toxic mindset was. But yeah. And and she messaged me again and was like, hi, how's it going? Are you okay? And I was like, oh, hi. And then we just started chatting a little bit. And now we're meeting up apparently today. And now I'm going on a mental health walk. Trains are fucking annoying me. They are just annoying me so bad. And my makeup we're just not going to speak about it. But oh my god, these trains. There's like a train coming every 5 seconds. And literally, I'm so sick of trains. I'm so sick of trains. And yesterday was my last day at the psychiatry as a not patient. And I actually told somebody that I was mentally ill. Well, that one patient, I told her. And then I told like this other girl working at the hospital. And I was like, yeah, I actually had like couple of mental illnesses, because I was like, yeah, I went to a hospital, whatever. And she was like, was it a psychiatry? And I was like, why would you think that? I'm perfectly normal. I'm not like mentally ill, right? Whatever. Okay. I almost like stumbled over, I don't know, a piece of wood, I think. And now we're just gonna go on a little walk. We're gonna hope that my mood improves, because actually in the evening, I'm gonna be in Amsterdam and my friend is coming, and I don't want to pull the mood down because, I would just hate for somebody to be impacted by my bad mood. Like, that's not something I enjoy, impacting people badly. I want to impact people positively. I want to have a good impact on people. And so this is one more reason why I shouldn't engage in these self-destructive patterns, also known under the name of eating disorder, is that I want to have a positive impact on people. See? Train. Annoying. Interrupting my train of thought. That was funny. You guys, are you guys okay? Are you guys anorexic? Do you need help? Okay, do you need help? Because, I desperately needed help whenever I was, like, running around like crazy. It doesn't mean that everybody who's a runner needs help. But, I would rather, like, have them get help early, like too early than too late, because for me it was kind of, it had already impacted me a lot, like the running that I was doing, and it was very harmful. It really was harmful. And the irony is that probably I should take care of myself instead of like yelling at random people that they should stop running, stop being anorexic, and like take care of myself first. But for some reason, it's easier to take care of others. Like, okay, I actually have a positive impact on other people, so might as well, like, be here, right? Imagine you're just, like, running around for fun. That's crazy. Children Funny thing, crazy. I actually wanted to get a dog. Why do I like this weird? Like, is the lighting weird? Funny story, I actually wanted to get a dog to run with because I needed a running buddy. This is insanity. I wanted to get one of these very, like, fast dogs that have, like, little legs that are, like, very small, to run with. So, but now, I'm more of a cat person, which is a good thing, because, like, cats are pretty nice animals, and they don't, like, run a lot, I think. I hope. I don't know.